Grand Rising, wonderful souls, welcome to my channel. I hope you're doing well. As I tapped in, I was shown the vertebra, or like the skeleton. It's almost like the foundations of some sort of animal here. And what this is giving me is to do with how we ground. It's not just how we ground. I just done a guided meditation by Steve Noble on like a triple shield, and it was talking about the sun, the earth, and higher self. And there's something here about your spine, some sort of kundalini awakening. I was also shown it almost looked like Captain America's shield, but the way that it was shown to me in my third eye, it looked more like an Ace of Pentacles. It was burnt burgundy, as you can see on the outside here and on the inside here, and then teal on the inside. There is something here to do with those colours are very important to someone here. Burgundy going, I can only think that's going further lower down to like our root chakra. Teal going up towards our throat. There's some sort of line of communication that's going to come in, that's going to bring in a lot of foundations for someone here. I also saw a lime green, like made out of light, lime green sand timer. Is it called a sand timer or egg timer? These things. And it was just, all of these lines were made out of shiny light. And the numbers 333, 111 are very important. So I think this reading may be looking at sun, earth, and higher self. If you are new to this channel, my name is Bronwyn. It's really good to have you here. Welcome, welcome. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, it's good to have you back. Thank you for your likes, your shares, your comments, and your subscribes. I appreciate all of you for being here and for building the community that we have. I'm going to ring a bell. This is just to cleanse the space around us. If you have any type of sound sensitivity, please turn down your listening device in 3, 2, and 1. There is something here about putting like this pentacle to your third eye, or you may be there's something about investing in your foresight, investing in your dreams, investing in the prophetic visions that you get. And I had the word manifest, because these things are going to come through very, very quickly for you. Okay, let's see what would like to come out first. Where would you like me to go, please, Spirit? Underneath here. Okay, let's have a look and see. I hope everyone is doing well. I hope you're having a good day or good evening whenever you are watching this. I usually show my face. At the moment, I'm kind of enjoying doing it from this angle. I may go back to just, you know, recording in my kitchen, but for now, I'm gonna stick to this one, okay? Let me see. No, my readings are for entertainment purposes only. I have to state that. And, you know, if it doesn't claim you, then don't claim it. If you're in any way struggling with any messages that come through in this reading, then they're not for you, and it's okay. It's a collective. It will be for someone else. So we do have here the High Priestess. Okay. This High Priestess with that, with this coin being placed on your third eye. Interesting. I want to get some more information on this before I actually delve into it. So we're going to put this one down first. Tell me more about this High Priestess. What do we need to know with this timer as well? Okay, thank you. Do I need any more? Let me get another one. Thank you. Wait. Okay. Any more? Thank you. So we're going to start over here. We have the Four of Wands, foundations. I was talking about foundations, wasn't I? There's something about like a strong back, a strong backing. Someone's pineal gland, if it was calcified, it's slowly decalcifying. There's definitely a need to go to the doctors about something here when it comes to your brain, or someone's brain here. These foundations though, I want to know more about them. Two of Wands is coming out here. Before I say anything, I feel like I need to open them all up, which is really strange, because usually I will describe them as I am opening and showing them to people, or to you guys, and then I will connect them together. But for some reason I'm being told to put them all out and then read them as a whole, which is interesting. So there's a different way of doing something here. Six of Cups. And then we have the Tower in reverse. Okay, what we have here, and I've been told to look at the bottom as well, so let's have a look at the bottom. We have the Eight of Wands here. Some sort of delay. Why is there a delay here? I feel like there is a massive expansion coming in for someone in the collective, and it has to do with your gifts, but also it's connected both between the divine, so between the sun, the earth, and your own higher self. The sun being, you know, your third eye, or the moon, for example, and the earth being you being grounded, your root chakra, with the Four of Wands coming out here. The Two of Wands here is there's some sort of path that you are taking, but right now, it may be a redirection. It's like course correction coming in for someone here. A course correction. And the course correction may not be sudden, especially with the Tower being in reverse. This may be a slow course correction. And what I mean by course correction is if there's something about perception, choosing something that looks stable that isn't. Choosing something that looks stable that is not. Tell me about the High Priestess, please. Okay, we have the King of Pentacles coming out to the Eight of Pentacles to the Magician. Wow-wee. Okay. There's something here that the universe is wanting you to have a look at when it comes to some sort of course correction, maybe when it comes to your finances and career, or what you do when this course correction does actually come in. The King of Pentacles here is to do with finances, business. It could be an offer, a deal, promotion, or it could be just a windfall of money. The fact that we have the High Priestess to the King of Pentacles is letting us know that there's a need to really pay attention to your insight, to pay attention to your intuition, to pay attention to what your guides are trying to tell you, especially in the upcoming weeks and months. We then have the Eight of Pentacles coming out here as well. So the Eight of Pentacles is, I feel like this has come up in other readings about someone feeling very frustrated with the rate of something happening, like losing clients or getting paid less, or whatever this project is that you may be creating, that it isn't going as fast as you want it to, and there's a need to continue. It doesn't mean that you should, like, you know, work yourself to the bone until you're in burnout, but there's a need not to give up on something because you're about to turn a corner, and this is the course correction that's coming in, where you think that maybe there is only one way to create stability and foundation. The universe is going to show you that actually there's loads of different ways that you can be doing so, and the ones that are coming in for you are more prosperous and more stable than what it is that you may be doing right now. Okay, but there's definitely a lesson that maybe you have learned from this, or you're going to learn from this, because the Eight of Pentacles is the energy of an expert, somebody who has mastered the skill that they have been practicing over and over again. So I do feel like there is an opportunity for you to really grow in expertise, specifically in something that will keep money coming in, or keep a house, you know, a roof over your head, and not have to do the daily grind, because someone here may be tired of what they've been doing. I heard tired of the status quo. The Magician coming out here as well. This is ultimate resources, but also ultimate healing in something. The path that you're being pushed onto is the path that I heard it has the path. Don't take the path of less resistance. Do not take the path of less resistance simply because it seems easier. There is a lot of competition, or a lot of people are vying for something that is going to be given to you. I heard offered to you, but you need to accept it. And there's a need. It's almost like when we only look at one way of doing something and we get really frustrated because it worked before and now it's not working as well. There's a need to look outside of like the problem, outside of the box. The Magician coming through though is resources. Lots and lots and lots of resources. All the resources that you could think of, you are going to get. So these could be resources in a physical way of somebody actually coming in and being like, well, actually I'm going to help you hands-on. It could be financial, especially with that pentacle, seeing that pentacle pressed on someone's third eye. There's definitely a large amount of resources in the form of abundance, wealth, prosperity. It could be people who are networked, who have the funding for something that you need. You then have the cups coming out here. So this is emotional stability, emotional support as well as having this And I heard financial support, but it's not just someone giving you money. It may be somebody giving you the information and know-how, how to make something grow, or how to do something in an area that you're not used to. You also have the sword here, which is to do with bringing in information. You're going to be given a lot of information here, or a lot of things that you need to learn. Okay. Six of Cups. Tell me about the Six of Cups, please. Tell me about the Six of Cups, please, and thank you. Six of Cups. Six of Cups, we've got the Lovers coming out, and we also have the Eight of Cups. Now, the Lovers can denote a romantic partnership. It doesn't have to, though. It's not always to do with romance. It can also be the duality between yourself, your light, your dark, your yin, your yang, your divine masculine, your divine feminine. But there's definitely something coming in that's very overwhelming, or it's going to cause a lot of... almost like it's overwhelming, but emotional release is what I heard here. So there may be somebody that wants to come in to support you in whatever this endeavor is for you, that it's almost like a long lost friend, because right here we have the Six of Cups and it's in reverse. The Six of Cups is about present time, but it's also to do with friendship. Okay, because you have two people here. Oh, I'll have a look at that in a moment. There's two people here. There's a child and there is an adult, and the adult is nurturing the child by giving the child a cup. You know, and then remember the cups is talking about emotions as well. That being in reverse, this may be something that was taken away in the past. Maybe the work that you have done, or where you are right now, has been done independently, and say you haven't had a lot of support or a lot of people cheering you on. There may be someone from your past that wishes to come in presently, and they wish to give you something, or they wish to at least highlight that they weren't the ones that they weren't supporting you when they should have. I don't feel like there is anything sinister coming from this past person, except for maybe them wanting to give you an explanation. The Two of Wands being placed down again. This person may be the one that wants to come in and give you something. It doesn't have to be. There's definitely some sort of emotional union of some sort here. Now, for a very small portion, this may be a romantic relationship where somebody is coming in present time to adorn you with all of these gifts and to sweep you off your feet, irrespective of gender. But for the major part, whoever it is that's coming in, be that in the form of a business partner with this King of Pentacles coming through, somebody who's going to be a co-worker, or someone who's going to mentor you, or just somebody who is very affluent and is going to help you turn that corner into the path that you're supposed to be on. It's going to be very overwhelming in that it's going to be everything that you have been looking for. You have order over here. There's a lot of order coming in, and you've got deep blue swimming in emotions. Okay. So this does seem to be a very healing path for someone here. It may be a path to rediscovery when it comes to a relationship. Maybe that's the relationship with yourself. It can be the relationship with another person. This is a relationship that maybe they walked away from, or you walked away from. Because if we're talking about self, this can be walking away from our own shadow, walking away from uncomfortable feelings and emotions when it comes to ourself, when it comes to how we connect to other people, be that family, love, co-workers, friends, whoever that may be for you. I'm going to place these two cards down. I don't know if I actually showed you them properly. Have a good look, see. So I'm going to place the Lovers over the Six of Cups. So this is happening in present time, because the Six of Cups in reverse is present. The Eight of Cups I'm putting down over the Tower. So there was something here that was walked away from, that I feel like it delayed the inevitable in some way. It delayed the inevitable. What is this? So why have we got this? You want me to go over here? Oh, okay. Let's have a look. Unexpected income. So there's income coming in for someone here. False person. Unexpected income and false person is coming out. I don't know if money was given to the wrong person, or money was withheld in some way. Tell me about this. Tell me about this pentacle. Why does it look like the way it does? It's the sun. I've been told it's the sun. Courthouse is in reverse. Somebody wants to give you something outside of court. Someone wants to give you something without having to do all of the paperwork. So it may be that, you know, you have somebody who has a large amount of finances or a business idea, and they do not want to have to go through, you know, the rigmarole of getting all of the papers and stuff. They just want to give you the money. Let me place this one down over here. Tell me about the Eight of Pentacles, please, for the Four of Wands. Thank you so much. Let's have a look. So we've got Great Fortune, but the Great Fortune came out in reverse. So this may have been something that has been withheld from you for a while. Maybe it had been tied up in a marriage or in a home or in a union with somebody else. So I'm going to put down the Great Fortune here. Tell me about the Magician to the Two of Wands, please. Thank you. Poverty's in reverse. Yeah, and then you've got Lovers coming out again. So there is somebody here that maybe wants to make amends or help you. There's something about the sun, the earth, the higher self. There's 3 layers of protection. 3 layers of protection coming from the body, coming from the cosmos, coming from your higher self. This may be 3 different people, 3 different factors. Poverty being in reverse here, especially with that 37. This, whatever finances or support that's being given, be that, like I said, emotionally, physically, mentally, so on and so forth, spiritually, this is not going to end. This is not like a flash in the pan. This is not somebody wanting to only get onto your good side to then do something bad, if that makes sense. There is going to be, this is the beginning of something new. Okay, the Lovers is being shown by the Lovers again. Okay, and you've got 2 doves here. Someone's looking for peace. Maybe someone is actually waving a white flag of some sort, because I can't really tell what's on the corner there. It doesn't look like it's part of this stone. It actually could be like a dressing or something. Maybe someone felt wounded. That number condensing down to a 6. We're looking at the 6th house. This could be Virgo. This could be a work colleague. It could be someone who ignored your health. So maybe this person wants to help you with your health conditions, pay for something for your health conditions. Tell me about the 333. Why are you getting like mind, body and soul? You've got toilet neighbor coming out. You also got main feminine coming out in reverse, and thoughts. So you did have somebody here who maybe had misjudged you or had not supported you in your goals. And you were able to do this by yourself. You were able to get yourself to a specific part of your life where these blessings are now coming in. I still don't feel like this person is trying to get something from you. I feel like this person just wants atonement. They may wish to have atonement, but there's 3 different things coming in. This is 3 different opportunities. This is not coming just from one person. The toilet neighbor in reverse is just letting you know that whatever it is that's coming in is going to be ever so overwhelming, because it's the beginning of a different type of lifestyle for you. It's something that you may have never have dreamed of. It could be if you're living in a car, you get your own home. If you're living in an apartment, you get your own townhouse. If you are, you don't know how to drive, you're learning how to drive and your car's been paid off forever and you don't have to pay anything. Whatever it is that's coming in is very specific to what it is that your needs are. And it's whoever it is that's bringing this in, whether it is coming in from one person wanting to meet your needs in 3 different ways, or 3 different things coming in to meet all of those needs, it's to meet them and more. Okay, this main female coming out in reverse with thoughts in reverse. I do think that at some point there may have been it's not so much a blockage as it was competition, maybe. When it comes to great fortune here, to your stability, gaining a spine. What was this about the spine at the start that I saw? A vertebra. Gaining a spine of some sort. Someone here has got a spine after ignoring it for a very long time. Being the victim, you feel helpless to change your love life, but you can change whenever you want. I don't feel this has always got to do with romantic love, okay? You are afraid to get close to someone. They are scared to give them a chance. So this person may have, I don't know why I'm getting spineless, or they didn't have a spine. Maybe they always took someone else's side. Maybe they didn't they didn't actually take care of your needs. This could be family member, this could be friends, this could be a love of your life, whoever that is. Not being you. You are trying to project a perfect image, but it is not really you. Be yourself. So I don't know if this is them or if this is you. But I do get that, I heard absence makes the heart grow stronger. Absence makes the heart grow stronger or fonder. Thank you. Too hard is in reverse, and it says, you believe that it has to be hard, but it doesn't. Let love flow naturally in your life. This is what changed something here. Because, of course, everything is a lesson or a blessing, right? And there must have been a lesson at some point in your life that was teaching you that you don't have to push against the tide, that you can allow people to help you, especially if you have had to work very hard to get where you are right now individually. And boundaries, I heard boundaries have been very, very important. Boundaries have been very important. And it says fearing loneliness, but it's in reverse. You stay in bad relationships because you are lonely. Be okay with being yourself. It being in reverse means that you have learned that lesson. It does seem like there is somebody here that wishes to come in. Maybe they stayed in a bad relationship. Maybe they were the one that created the bad relationship, and they wish to apologize. And what about the other people that came through? The Six of Cups. Six of Cups, needing rescuing or need rescuing. You are waiting for love to save you, but you must stop waiting and start looking. And fear of touch is coming through. Okay. So the Lovers coming through, this may be both unity of self as well as unity with other people or with a specific person here. And that's only going to resonate for certain people. So please don't take it all as being a personal reading. If it doesn't resonate, it doesn't resonate, and that's okay. This needing rescuing or need rescuing I'm going to place here. Tell me about the sand timer. The sand timer. Too much work. You tell yourself it's too much work, but it's really an excuse not to get involved. Okay, so someone walked away here, stuck in the past. Someone walked away or didn't want to kind of like dig into something emotionally with you. And again, I can't tell if this is romantic or if this is familial or friendship. And they may have walked away, or you may have chosen to walk away because it was too much hard work and that person didn't want to meet you in the middle. This person they're ready like to put in a lot of hard work. They're ready to put in a lot of hard work, and they don't want you to have to do a lot of work, especially with this toil and labor coming out in reverse. They're realizing that they were delaying the inevitable in working on their own emotions, or they're rectifying something here. Definitely to do with rectifying something here. Okay. Now, before I go, I would like to have a look at these cards over here because I want to know more about this resources. What are these resources that are coming in with this foundation as well? A house. It may be a house for someone. This may be an actual home for someone. Tell me about the High Priestess, please. What do I need to know? Thank you. Peace is coming through. I told you this person is looking for peace, and we have number 13 condensing down to a 4, so this could be a family member, could be a Cancer, or someone who is very ruled by the moon and their emotions. Release the past. There is a more enriching future coming. Let go and let God. And didn't that last card actually say stuck in the past? Yeah, look, stuck in the past. Let go of your ex completely so you can truly welcome new love into your life. For some people, this may be an ex. But for many, I'm not really getting a romantic thing. Archangel Azrael has come out as well. Let me place this one down over here. And we also have divine guidance, but it's in reverse. The search for the meaning in life. Consider an alternative approach. Surround yourself with wise teachers and friends. So that number 5 here with Archangel Sandalphon, this person may have been very, very resistant to change, or maybe you were very resistant to change, and this is why it didn't work. There seems to be a bit of anxiety coming from them or from you about whether or not this person has changed, or whether or not whoever's company this is, whether or not they have changed, or whether it's all just, you know, the gift of the gab, you know. And let's see Is it the gift of the gab? Or is this truth? I heard, I don't want anything from you. I just want to see you grow. And you've got the Emperor coming through. Stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. This is coming back to our foundations. I'm hoping that that's actually focusing so you can see it. One more, please. Oh, thank you. We have here Page of Michael. Truthful, perceptive, analytical, and blunt. An exciting new challenge. You have what it takes to succeed. Review contracts and documents very thoroughly. I'm going to leave it there. But there's definitely something on the horizon for you to consider, because I feel like it brings in a lot of foundations. I mean, and the reason why I say it's up to you to consider, because it's whether or not you wish to open the door to that. You don't have to. I hope that gave you some confirmation and clarity on what you already intuitively know. If it has, I would love, especially if you are new to this channel, to hit on the like, the subscribe, and on the notification bell so you can see more of my content and when I post. If you are a returning subscriber, soul family, hearts, kisses, I love you guys. My readings are still open. They will be for a couple of days. If you would like to get a personal reading with me, just have a look in the description box down below. I have my email there, and I have a list of services and the prices. Please know that my prices are first placed in English British pounds and then in US dollars. If you are outside of the UK or the US, you will need to do an exchange rate. If you are not sure about what the exchange rate is, please get in contact with me and I can help you out with that. Okay, I love you guys. I'll see you later. Bye.